everyone, Mrs. Wingler here to discuss our sight words for this week. This week you're reading animal groups, so I'm going to show you and present to you the new sight words for that story so that you will know what they are when it comes time to be reading the story. Now, let's remember that a sight word is, we use our eyesight. We cannot use our phonics patterns because the sounds do not always match up. Okay, so I'm going to read these words and I want you to read them after me. Our first word, walk, those, or, fly, both, bird, eyes, long. Okay, so those are our words, and I am going to use the reading book. If you have your Journeys reading book, I am on the lesson 15 on page 160, the words to know. So if we look right here, we can see those words in context and in a list. So we're going to start with the list and we're going to go through and read those. All right. First word, bird, fly, both, long, eyes, or, those, walk. Okay, so now let's take a peek at these words and look at some examples of how we can read them in a sentence. Number one, our word, what's that one say? Very good, that is the word bird. An eagle is a bird with big, strong wings. Have you ever seen an eagle before? It's not just a bird that we would see on any ordinary day. Number two, our word, fly. Bats are mammals that are able to fly. Check out that cool picture of a bat or bats. Okay, moving on to box number 3. Our sight word is both. The lizard has both stripes and spots. That is a cool looking lizard. All right, over to box number 4. Our word is long. This kangaroo has a long tail. Number 5, eyes. This dog has blue eyes. How pretty. Do you know what kind of dog that is? That's called a husky. All right, number 6, our sight word, or. Ducks can either swim or fly. Number 7, those. Those fish are not the same colors. Very cool. And number 8, walk. The elephants walk together in a group. Walk. Now, boys and girls, I want you to see if you can look on these pages on your own, and I want you to see if you can practice those sentences or recognize those words. All right, so what I did is I took some of the sentences from our story, Animal Groups, and I have some of the words that we just talked about, our sight words, and I want you to see if you can read these words in context from your story. Okay, so our first one, notice I have the word or underlined. Let's see if we can figure out what this sentence says. Some can run or swim fast. Okay. All right, next one. Notice our sight word. Which sight word is this? Very good. Fly. Let's see if we can read this sentence. Many birds can fly. Can you read that one on your own? Ready? Many birds can fly. Very good. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Ready? Notice I have bird is our word for this sentence. A bird has feathers and wings. Your turn. Ready? A bird has feathers and wings. Nice job. All right. Over here, our next word, there's our word bird, or we have apostrophe S on it, so we're going to say birds. And then here's our next sight word, eyes. Let's read it. This bird's eyes are on the sides of its face. Okay, that might sound strange, but there's a picture for this sentence in your story. Okay, let's read it one more time. Ready? This bird's eyes are on the sides of its face. Very good job. All right, so with this one, our word that's underlined is both. And this long word right here, this is in your story. This word is amphibians. They're talking about amphibians like frogs. Okay, it says amphibians spend time both on land and in water. That's a big sentence. Okay, all right, your turn. Let's read it. Amphibians spend time both on land and in water. Good job. Okay, next one. Our word is long. The snake slides its long body on the grass. Ooh, I don't like snakes. Okay, can you read this one, boys and girls? Let me hear you. Ready? The snake slides its long body on the grass. Very good job. Okay, and look at this one. It's just a small one. There we see the word snakes again, and this is our sight word, walk. Okay, go for it. Ready? Snakes cannot walk. Your turn. Ready? Snakes cannot walk. They don't walk. What do? They slither. Very good. All right, and then our last sentence uses our final sight word. Remember that TH, you can stick your tongue out. Those, okay? Those help them swim. Now, this is a sentence from your story, so you'll have to see what is those? What are they talking about? What would be something to help someone swim or something? Maybe fins? Let's read it again. Ready? Those help them swim. All right. So, friends, those are sentences from your story animal groups. So we practiced them a little bit ahead of time. So if you have not read the story yet, you just got a head start on some of the sight words in those sentences. Make sure that you pick up your reading book, open it, sit with a family member, and practice that reading. You're not going to become a better reader unless you try and you practice. Remember, everybody reads differently, so don't say that you can't. You can, and it takes time. So do your practicing and do your best job, because in the end, you will and you can. Good job, everybody.